Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be creating a Suicide Squad Joker makeup look. I'm actually going to be doing the Joker for Halloween, so I thought I would do a tutorial so that if you guys wanted to do the same thing, you would have a better guide. We're going to start off by priming our face. I am using the Benefit Professional Primer. You can get this at Ulta or Sephora. I think maybe you can get it at Sephora. I'm not really sure. I got mine at Ulta, but you know, you get it where you get it. Then we're going to go in with the Kat Von D Lock It Foundation. This is the second to lightest shade. I believe there is one more light shade. I used to use this as my daily foundation, and you can definitely see that I started getting some sun because this is now way too light for me. But hey, it works perfect for all of my spoopy makeup. And we are going to be blending this down the neck as well because we will be adding some face details later. And I am just using a dry beauty blender. Then we're going to go in with the Rimmel London setting powder, I almost said spray, and we're just going to pack this on all over our face. Normally I would just put it in the places that my skin gets the most greasy, but because we're using this really thick foundation, I like to set the whole thing. Then going in with this Revolution Makeup Ghost Powder, we're just going to go on top of what we already set, so that way our complexion is really pale and just kind of no color whatsoever. We want to be really translucent because the Joker doesn't really have a skin tone. Then going in with this Revolution Makeup Palette, which I also got from Ulta last year, we're going to just start shading with this gray shade that's in there. I was using a reference picture to make sure that I got the angles correct. This one was really cool to shade because I just felt like, I don't know, I love shading my face when I'm doing looks like this. I don't know why I like it so much, it's just really fun. So the Joker has really sharp cheekbones, and I really don't have cheekbones at all. Like, they're there, but they're kind of hidden by the cheeks. So shading is really fun though, because you just, I don't know, it really pulls the look together, and it's really fun. Though it does take some time and some effort because you kind of have to like look at the picture, look at yourself, look at the picture. Then I started adding the shading on my forehead. The Joker has a very prominent forehead, so I wanted to make sure that you could see that, you know, the forehead is really there. Then I went back in with a bigger fluffy brush and I just blended all of that out to make sure that there weren't any real harsh lines, just so it looks legit. And then I also contoured my non-existent neckline, or my jawline, not neckline. Then I also started blending down with the same gray shade but with the big fluffy brush down my neck, adding the details just to make it look like we're a little bit skinnier than we actually are. I also did my collarbones. This part's optional, but I'm going to put on a purple shirt later that you can kind of see my collarbones, so I wanted them to be a little more prominent than they already are. Then I just took a super big fluffy brush and just blended all of that out just to make sure there's no really harsh lines anywhere. Then I went back in with a super fluffy brush and I added even more detail to the forehead, just because the Joker's forehead, like if you look up a reference picture, it is seriously so like sharp and prominent, so like we're gonna look crazy. Shading always makes you look really insane when you're doing this, but in the end, it will all be worth it. Don't have a freak out like I normally do. I always start it and then I'm like, eek. Then I'm gonna go in with the wonderful James Charles palette. We're gonna be using the greens and the purples in this one. Ignore my awkward zooming in because I have no facial expression in this video. Okay, so we're going to take the Tarte Shape Tape. I don't remember what shade this is, but we're going to use it as our eyeshadow primer, mostly because I don't have an actual primer. And then just spread it all around. Then taking a kind of short angled brush, we're going to take the light purple shade in the James Charles palette, and we're just going to start slowly packing on that color. We want to do this nice and slow though, because we want to really concentrate the color into one spot. We don't want to blend it out yet because we're going to do a shit ton of blending later on because it's going to need it. I'm kind of creating like not a point, but like I'm arching it so that it's arched onto my brow bone to make a point. That doesn't make sense, but anyways. Then we're just going to blend the absolute crap out of this because we don't want no harsh lines. I also brought the color in towards like the inner corner of my eye, but like more on the bone that's right there, like the eyebrow bone. Eyebrow bone, what is that called? I don't know. Then I just kind of kept blending the edges just to make it look nice and light and blended. Then repeating the same thing on the other eye, but I'm gonna skip through this because nobody wants to see that again. And just making sure it's blendy. Blendy, blended, blend. I don't know, man. I don't know. Then, of course, my camera didn't focus in this part, but we're going to take the lightest green out of the James Charles palette, and we're going to put this on the lower lash line. So we're kind of going in with more like the classic Joker colors on the eyes, so that it kind of ties it in. It's kind of like a mix of a couple Jokers, but, you know, it's my own twist on it. Then I also put it on the little bit of on my lid that had a little bit of tan showing still, so that it kind of tied the green into the top as well. And really packing in the color on the bottom lash line, because we are going to blend this out later and then go in with a darker green after we blend it. So then I'm just going to blend all the green out on both eyes, and then connect the green and the purple and blend those two together so that it's a nice gradual blend, just like that. Then I'm gonna go in with another short brush. I don't know what that brush would be called, but we're gonna go in with the darkest purple that is in the James Charles palette, and we're going to go into the crease and really darken the crease out, and then blend the edge of that so that it blends with the light purple that we already put on there. Now this part, you really want to concentrate just on the edge of the dark purple, because we don't want to make it look super muddy and gross. So if you just focus on the edge, that will just automatically start to blend with the purple that's already on your eyelid. But if you start to blend too much, it's just going to blend the color away, and it's not going to have a real gradual effect. Whereas you can obviously see the light purple on the top and then the dark, and then it goes really dark. Then we're going to take the darkest green in the James Charles palette. I don't know any of the names in the palette. There's so many colors, like I'm not going to memorize those. And I just went right on top of the light green that's under my eye. I didn't cover it up. I did the same thing as before, where it's like you're going to put it on top but still leave the edge of the light color, and then blend it together so that you have that nice gradual fade into the light one. Then we're going to blend it all together. Then I took the black shade in the James Charles palette and put this all over my eyelid. Now I didn't go super high with this because I wanted it to blend together into the purple that's already in our crease. So I kind of just did this just to add some more dimension. Then taking the super fluffy blending brush and blending that dark purple into the black. Now, moving on to my eyebrows, I've already said this, I hate my eyebrows, but I really extended my eyebrow downward so that it has that natural, like, angry look, I guess. The Joker has a very expressive face. The Joker, though, that is in Suicide Squad, however, does not have eyebrows. And I wasn't about to do the eyebrow delete because that takes too long and it's sticky and it's gross and I didn't want to deal with that. So we went for more of a glam look, I guess you'd say, but I really exaggerated the eyebrows and I extended my arch out just a little bit so that they were a little more elongated. But I really hate doing I hate my eyebrows. I hate them so much, they're the death of me. Then I took the green shade, the light green shade in the James Charles palette, and I just coated this all over my eyebrows so that there was a green tint to it so that it went with the color of the eyeshadow. And it didn't, you know, because we're about to make our hair a little bit green, so we gotta make our eyebrows match our hair, you know? Logic, it's there. Then I took that same gray shade that I used before to do shading, and I started to shade my nose. Now, I am trash at doing this. I am absolute garbage at contouring my nose. I never do it because I don't have the patience to do it because I'm trash at it. So I very slowly and angrily contoured my nose, tried to blend it out, got irritated, and then just continued and just tried to ignore it and just left it for the end. But I'm not happy with how the contour came out, but it's fine, we're good. Then I also added some shading to my lips to make my lips look a little bit bigger for later on. Then I ended up taking the beauty blender that I used earlier with the foundation and kind of went over the nose contour. Then using my semi-dried out Man-Eater Tarte eyeliner, my OG eyeliner, I started adding the face tattoos, slowly realizing as I was editing this though, that this J tattoo it's it's not the right direction. It should be facing the other way, but I forgot that I had to do it backwards, and you know, so now it's backwards on my face, but oh well, it's fine. It looks fine. I was actually happy with how that little J turned out, mostly just because my eyeliner was like, it's drying out. I need to buy a new one. Now for the damaged tattoo on my forehead. Now this, oh my god, you can see the contemplation and the horror in my eyes because I did not want to mess this up. Like this is the bit of this freaking cosplay. Like this is important. So it took me forever to just like figure out what direction I had to even start this in. And you can see that my eyeliner pen is dying. Now, I'm just saying, I'm proud of that little D right there. Like, that's cute and little, but then just wait. That A is sad and it just gets worse from here. It just goes downhill. This tattoo is, if this was real, I'm sorry for anybody who had a tattoo on their forehead. Like, if it looked like that, oh my god, it looks like trash. But it's fine. We're going with it. It looks like garbage. But hey, at least I can admit that it looks like garbage. Then the Joker had, which I didn't realize, he has a little star tattoo, and I'm shit at drawing stars too. Like, the face tattoos aren't really great, but from far away they look fine, so we're fine. Then I just added a super simple wing to my eye look, just to kind of tie it in together. I really like doing just a super simple wing on a dramatic look like this. Then, as I was looking at the picture, the Joker has very, like, angry eyebrows, and I just feel like my eyebrows alone didn't do the trick, so I added some more shading just to make it look like my eyebrows were like always looking angry, because before they didn't. Then I'm taking this NYX red lipstick, I don't remember what this is called, and I'm messily smudging this onto my lips with my finger. Then after that, I'm applying it very thick so that it turns a little more red. And then I was like doing it, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna do this. So I added these little smile bits on the outside to kind of nod at the Heath Ledger Joker, because that is my favorite Joker. And it just kind of like, I don't know, when I did that, I was like, ooh, that it made the look. Like, oh my god, I'm so happy with this look. But I just kind of wanted to do that slight little nod to Heath Ledger because he was my favorite Joker. Now I'm just gonna apply some fake lashes, but I did it off camera because I am absolute garbage at putting lashes on. It takes me forever. Then I decided to kind of like wipe off some of the lipstick to make it look a little more like on the fucked up side, I guess. Then taking this little itty bitty baby Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. This is a really great mascara if you're trying to like clump that shit on, because it is very thick and goopy and messy. Then moving on to my hair, I just kind of took my hair out and brushed it back. Obviously my hair is really short right now. That's also kind of why I wanted to do this, because I was like, oh my god, it's perfect. So I just brushed it back with a round brush. Then I took the dark green shade in the James Charles palette and a really big fluffy brush and just started applying it to my hair. Now you can use a Halloween green hairspray. I just didn't have any. I had some somewhere, but I'm just doing the very front of the hair so you can picture the green hair. Like you get it. But I actually like was nervous that it wasn't really looking like the Joker, and then when I started doing the green, I was like, oh my god, like it pulled it together, and the green it made me so happy, because like I was like, okay, here we go, we're starting to pull it together, we're starting to look legit, this is looking like the Joker. God damn, I love it. Oh my god, I love it so much. Although this did take a lot of eyeshadow. However, why do I kind of like the green hair? I'm just saying, like, and then I also took the same fluffy brush that I was using in my hair and just kind of added some green to my neck and then also to my face to just kind of tie it all in together. Then I put this purple button-up shirt on, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is my Joker look. I am so freaking proud of this. Like, oh my god, I'm so happy with how this turned out. And I know I'm blabbing a lot right now, but like, can I just say, like, I love this. Anyways, I am blabbing too much. Enjoy these awkward clips of me trying to be, you know, air quote, sexy. But I am so happy with how this turned out. So now, enjoy my awkward outro. I am beyond happy with how this one turned out. Like, oh my god, I am... oh my god, it turned out so good. I am like, not to brag or anything, but I am beyond thrilled with how this one turned out. Like, I am proud, I was freaking out a little towards the end, like when I was adding the black, but oh my god, I am just thrilled. Love how this turned out. The lips are a little weird for me, but I wanted to do that like nod to my god, what is his freaking name? When I go to say it, like I know his name. The Joker with Christian Bale is my favorite, but I wanted to give a nod to him because I just like, I love that Joker, and him as the Joker is just so amazing, and I just love him. And I love Jared Leto Joker, like oh my god, he is sexy, holy shit. Like, did not realize that Jared Leto could be that hot. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave it a thumbs up. You can go down below and subscribe to my channel if you want to see my future uploads. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Not even. It's trash. Oh god. Am I doing this right? So if someone looks at me, it'll say damage. Okay, never mind. That is so bad. Oh my god. There's no helping this. There is no helping this. Suicide Squad Joker face tattoos. Got a little star. Holy shit. Okay. This turned out so good. What? Oh. What was that? I don't know. Although this damaged tattoo is damaged.